per capita income and the huge the national income, then you say there is a huge difference between the two. Leave that aside. If you look at this correlation, we are talking about getting human development index comparable with those blue triangles, countries with high quality of life. Let us look at the minimum or threshold to reach there in total energy terms, because for development you need energy. The only most important part is in whatsoever way, whether it is solar, whether it is wind, whether it is electrical, whether it is nuclear, or whether it is now the that what you call the hydrogen, whatever it is. But now he says, look at the minimum or threshold to reach there in total energy terms. How do we reach that quality of life? He says, I'm not talking about electricity alone. It is around 2,000 kilogram of oil equivalent per person at the moment. Now what he says, leave all those things, clean that, from that. Currently India's energy consumption is around 5,000 terawatt per hour per year. So we have to grow from 5,000 to 28,000 terawatt if you want to grow equal to those developed countries, if you want to be at that par. So the gap is how much? From 5,000 terawatts to 28,000. How do you reach it? How do you reach it? I'm not discussing its economy, if I can discuss it. But you see, how do you reach? You think only that there are, the only way is to reach is to follow the industrial patterns or the scientific patterns designed by different Western countries. You have to reevaluate about your situation, about your problems, and how much you can do it and in what time, and whether it is desirable to reach and go in that direction or not. That is a question which I raise for future. What future you want? A future which is dependent on technology and money and so many other things on Western countries or different countries? Or are you in a position to have something of your own? Can you give a new direction to the energy consumption? Can you find some other methods of producing low energy materials? Can you? If you cannot, I'm talking it now, this is my words, then you will not be able to survive. That's why I'm saying it. And therefore, for last so many years, I'm saying that please don't follow this GDP model that is disastrous. Markets will not decide whether you are happy or not. Today in the morning, I find Bachchanji is selling that Golgappa. Then in the morning, he sells this scooty or this car. In the afternoon, he sends something else, some other model. So in the morning until the evening, Mr. Bachchan, one of the most celebrated actors, and one of the most celebrated actors, and perhaps which is known as the father of the modern day acting. In the morning I find him, भुजिया खा लो, बच्चन जी को बहुत भुजिया अच्छा लगती है, फिर लगता है कि उनको ये वाला शरबत अच्छा लगता है. तो सुबह से शाम तक, how many times the personality of our icon is changing. So what is this market? In the morning, Bombay में if you go, in the market you find, I think now in Delhi it has also started. सुबह दूध का दाम आज इतना, दोपहर को दूध का दाम इतना, शाम को दूध का दाम इतना. So the market does not give you the real value, the real content. It simply gives you an index. And that index may not be suitable to your culture, to your genetic code, as I say. You may not be able to do it. And there is only one country which has given us a little hope, and I think that must be thoroughly discussed on international pattern. That is Bhutan. They said, no, this GDP business is not correct. We should go for happiness index. How much is any society or any economic system is making you happy? And therefore, the question of happiness has to be decided. So the future of the world lies in finding out true happiness. All these other calculations, computations may lead you to some more accumulation of that material stuff, but it may not lead you to a happy, progressive, serving, emotionally attached human society. And that's all is in the education must